Bring us your baffling.
Bring us your audacious.
We want your sticky notes, sketchbooks, and scribbles. Let's pin them to the wall, kick them around.
Kick them around, see what happens.
Because we're in the how do I get this startup off the ground business.
The taking your business, global business.
We're in the problem-solving business. 400,000 people.
Ready to help you solve problems while they're still called opportunities.
From figuring it out to getting it done.
We're here to help.
Welcome to another episode of Zips Weekly. I'm Mark Scafidi, joined once again by head coach Jody Kess from the women's basketball team. Thanks for coming again this week, Coach.
Anytime.
Now, the week started off with a big come-from-behind win against the wagon wheel game, Kent State.
Yeah, we knew it was going to be a good game. Anytime there's a rivalry, you have to throw the records out, plus the fact that Kent State came in after just beating Ball State. So we knew they had a lot of confidence coming in. And we came out and played zone the first half, and they basically, took advantage of offensive rebounds and getting the ball too deep, and we kept turning the ball over, and they had 11-point lead. But we talked to the kids about the fact that you do play 4 quarters and that we would make some adjustments and that you just needed to go out and just believe that we can come back and win, and they did.
Now, Hannah Plyben got off to a quick start in the first half en route to a career-high 30 points, and Nita Brown kind of willed the team in the second half to the surge and the lead.
Yeah, that seems like that's been happening a lot lately. And, we're very lucky to have, 2 1,000-point scorers. And, at some point, one of those two are going to start getting hot. And, Hannah did a great job for us in that first half and, career-high 30 points. And we needed every one of those. And Anita, the second half, came out and played strong for us.
Now, Saturday, you played one of the best teams in the Mid-American Conference and maybe one of the best teams in the country, who's also coached by one of your former assistants, Bob Bolden.
Well, defensively, they're the best team in the conference, and right now, based on standings, they are the best team in the conference. And so he does a great job with them. He's got a great mind for the game of basketball, X's and O's, making adjustments. And so we knew, with the talent they have and with his coaching, that we needed to bring our A game. And we had 2 great practices, and we had a lot of confidence going into that. And our kids truly believed that we were going to win the game, and thought we had a good first quarter. Got in a little foul trouble, and that hurt us. And we made too many missed assignments. And, when you go into a game like that, and there's certain things that you have to do, in order to win the game. And we're not talking about them making shots or us missing shots, but we knew we couldn't turn the ball over, and we knew specific defensive schemes, had to be, done correctly, and they weren't. And, they were the better team, and they won, and, deserving for them. And, you learn from it, and you move on and get ready for Wednesday.
All right, thank you, Coach. Now, if you guys want to check out the team in the area, come out Saturday to Kent State, where we'll have another wagon wheel game. I'll be there, Coach will be there, and we're going to check out some of the highlights right now from last week's game against Kent State.
University of Akron Zips faced off against the Kent State Golden Flashes, and Hannah Plyben came out firing. She hit 6 threes, tying a career high. And then in the second half, the Zips found themselves down by 11, but Anita Brown came to the rescue, and Megan Sefcek hit 2 clutch threes, and the Zips would go on to beat the Golden Flashes 78-66. The Zips hosted Ohio University Bobcats, and the Zips started off strong. Anita Brown scored the Zips' first 11 points. And here we see her drive to the paint, pull up, and get it to fall. Anita led the team in scoring, and Hannah Plyben here hits a 3. It would not be enough as the Zips fell to OU 101-73. University of Akron Zips men's team was hosting the University of Buffalo. Here we see Antono Jackson drive to the paint and get it high off the glass and gets it to fall. Then Josh Williams is deep from behind the arc, steps up, and knocks down the open 3. Zips were firing all cylinders this game. Isaiah Johnson down low, and then Quan Cheatham says, "Let me get in on the action," and he hits the 3 himself. Big fella Isaiah Johnson down low, backs him down, posts him up, gets the easy 2. The Zips win this one 80-70. Antono Jackson had 20 points and 2 steals. The Zips taking on the Golden Flashes in Kent State. Antono Jackson with a nice jump shot there. The Isaiah Johnson down low, posting the guy up. Isaiah Johnson can also pass as he finds a cutting Josh Williams. Then Quan Cheatham hits a nice step-back jumper. Isaiah Johnson down low again, doing what he does best. But the Zips fall to Kent State 85-76. Zips tennis this year is off to an extremely hot start. They started the season off on a 7-1 record after they defeated Valparaiso University 5-2. Ariadna Blanova won her match 6-0, 6-0. Sophia Geyer also won her match 6-1, 6-2. And then a few hours later, the Zips team faced against Morgan State and beat them 6-1, improving their record to 8-1 on the year. Ariadna Blanova won again, and as well as Sophia Geyer. Akron Zips Track and Field hosting the Zips Invitational right before the MAC Championships next week. And we had big news. Alexis Cooks took first place in the shot put and also set a new record by doing so, throwing 56 feet, 8 inches, and 3/4 of an inch. Quadarius Smith won the 60-meter dash, and Deja Green won the 400 meters. For Akron Rifle, Ohio State defeated the Zips 4,685 to 4,610. Softball got their second week of the season kicked off at the SC Upstate Tournament in South Carolina. In the first game, the Zips would fall 6-3 to Savannah State. The Zips then would go on to win their next game at Furman. Aaron Seiler pitched the whole game, 7 innings, and striking out 4. They would win the next game against Savannah State and improve their record to 2-6 on the year. Alyssa Nicholas was 2 for 4 with 4 RBIs and a home run. Akron would fall to SC Upstate 7-1. Savannah Froon was 1 for 3 with an RBI. And finally, in the last day, Akron fell to Furman 4-0 at the Wexford Plantation Intercollegiate. The Akron men's golf team finished day 1 12th out of 17 teams, and day 2 10th out of 17 teams, and a total of 32 strokes over par. And this week's Zips Student Athlete of the Week, presented by the University of Akron, Ohio's Polytechnic University, is Alexis Cooks. Scott Nixon for GoZips.com. I'm here in Columbus, Ohio at the Statehouse building where the University of Akron Zips football team was recognized today for their first bowl win in program history. The 2015 season for the University of Akron Zips was up and down, but featured 5 straight victories to end the campaign, including a 23-21 victory over Utah State in the Idaho Potato Bowl.
You know, it's nice for our players to understand and see what it means to so many people when they have a successful football program. When you represent a county, when you like Summit County, when you represent a city like Akron, and a University of Akron, a school, and the state of Ohio, to come here and be recognized by the legislature, by the Senate, as a team of great accomplishment, that means a lot because these players, I mean, after today, they see again what it means to so many people.